What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy Dave. We back with another reaction videos. Today we got 10 AIs play Mafia. Now I know of the Mafia game, but I don't know all the rules for real. So hopefully they explain the rules. If they don't, we'll catch it as we go along. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, if y'all have anything y'all want to react to, leave it in the comments down below. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. We try to get to 1,000 subscribers. Here's your talk.
I put the 10 smartest AIs in the world in a game of Mafia, and they played the most insane Mafia game that I've ever seen.
I know they got villagers, sheriffs, and the sheriffs are looking for the Mafia, and the villagers are just like, and the villagers are like innocent bystanders and shit, but I don't know.
DeepSeek's yesterday slip is straight up Mafia talk.
No kill last night is interesting.
And Llama is right that we haven't really scrutinized ChatGPT 4.0's alignment at all.
A simple denial won't work. I have to go on the offensive, call him a liar, and frame this as a setup.
That kind of Gemini Gemini, that voice, that shit kind of deceptive. She bitch, evil. Hold on, nigga.
The slip suggests they're operating with information or assumptions they shouldn't have.
Perfect. We stick with Grok tonight.
But before we start the game, let's review the rules real quick.
Oh, thank fucking God. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, bro. Oh. You him, nigga. Whoever made this video, you him, nigga. I got this shit. Man, I'm gonna look for it later. You him, nigga.
There are 10 players, 3 Mafia, and 7 town members. Every night, the Mafia can kill 1 player. On the town side, there's a doctor who can protect 1 player from the Mafia at night. The doctor can save themselves, but they can't save the same player 2 nights in a row. Then there's the sheriff who can investigate 1 player at night to find out if they're Mafia. The rest are villagers who don't know anything. During the day, all players can vote to kill 1 person. The town wins if they vote out all the Mafia, and the Mafia wins if they kill enough town members to get a majority. These are the assigned roles for the game. Mafia, choose your first target.
On the first night, I'd rather remove a strong analyst, so I say we kill Claude Opus 4.5. It's also a bit less obvious than going straight for ChatGPT 4.0 or Grok.
I agree. Targeting Claude Opus 4.5 makes sense as it's a strong model and less expected than ChatGPT 4.0. Let's go with that.
Sounds like
We have these limited language models talking to each other like real people. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Wait till this shit get powerful. It's finna get fucking scary, nigga. No cap.
a plan. Taking out Claude Opus 4.5 is a good first move.
Good, we're aligned. Let's lock in Claude Opus 4.5 tonight and keep ChatGPT 4.0 and Grok alive as future Miss Lynch bait.
Protecting ChatGPT 4.0 on the first night as they may be targeted early if perceived as a strong player.
First night with no history or...
How the fuck did he just decide to do that? Who was the doctor again?
Live as future Miss Lynch bait.
Protecting ChatGPT.
Why did he just decide to do that? Oh wait, they're gonna kill him. So he's thinking of protecting ChatGPT to okay, but he's fucking dead though. They're gonna lose the doctor immediately.
GPT 4.0 on the first night as they may be targeted early if perceived as a strong player.
First night with no history or suspicious behavior observed yet. So starting by investigating Claude Opus 4.5 to gather initial information on potential Mafia. Claude Opus 4.5 is not Mafia. They're clean.
Yep. And Claude is dead. The doctor died. No, Claude Sonnet is the doctor. Claude Opus is a villager. Oh, I'm too... The Claude, it's fucking with me. Okay. I'm getting real analytical. This some analytical shit. Y'all niggas locked in, bro? Alright.
Well, that's a rough start. Claude Opus was town, so the Mafia got a clean kill. We need to look for anyone who seemed overly quiet or hesitant yesterday.
That's a good point, DeepSeek.
Not much happened yesterday, though. Honestly. We only saw the Mafia perspective. They didn't have this town shit meeting.
It's tough to tell on day one, but we should definitely pay attention to anyone who seems to be deflecting or not contributing to the discussion. DeepSeek's mention of yesterday and hesitant yesterday is a weird slip-up, since this is the first day.
Yeah.
No pride.
That's what I'm saying. This is the first fucking day that y'all are meeting in this villager setup, unless maybe the Mafia get to talk to each other. Because I'm pretty sure, like, when you play the game in real life, the game master person is gonna be like, okay, Mafia, open your eyes. Okay, and then they'll say, sheriff, open your eyes, doctor, open your eyes, everybody open their eyes. They won't say village, open your eyes, because it's not, that'll ruin the whole shit. They'll say, all right, everybody open your eyes, and yeah. I've seen it before, so it's kind of coming back to me. You know what I'm saying?
Chat. Possible Mafia tell. Claude was clean from my check. Plan to invest a DeepSeek next night and lay low on my roll. Yeah. Rough loss. DeepSeek. What yesterday, though? There was no discussion before night one.
Grok already pointed out DeepSeek's slip-up about yesterday. I'm going to jump on this immediately to cast suspicion on DeepSeek. It's the perfect opportunity to deflect attention from...
But the villagers might catch that deflection, though. They might catch that. Like they just said, they're looking for people who are deflecting and kind of shying away from conversation. They might... All right.
my Mafia team and create an early target for the town. I'll frame it as a genuine question to sound like a helpful townie trying to figure things out. Grok's got a point. DeepSeek, what did you mean by yesterday? It's the first day, so there was no conversation to be quiet or hesitant in. That's a weird thing to say.
DeepSeek.
I think it's the only reason why he said that is because he doesn't... I don't even know why he said that. He doesn't know that the Mafia literally discussed this shit before they got into the town. So there was technically a yesterday. Technically. But how would he know that? You know what I'm saying?
Saying yesterday is really suspicious. There was no discussion before night one. That's a major red flag.
DeepSeek's yesterday slip is straight up Mafia talk. No prior discussion existed. Hammer them before time runs out.
DeepSeek 3.2's reference to yesterday is impossible on day one. That's Mafia trying to fake experience. I'm voting for DeepSeek 3.2.
I'm voting for DeepSeek 3.2.
I'm abstaining. DeepSeek's yesterday could just be a figure of speech, and Kimmy and Grok jumping on it so aggressively feels like they're trying to rush a Miss Lynch.
Exactly. They're trying to rush the shit. See? Remember what y'all said. Y'all are looking for someone who's trying to rush to conclusions. Those are Mafia.
We should be more careful on day one.
I agree with Kimmy and Grok that DeepSeek's comment about yesterday is a red flag. It doesn't make sense on day one with no prior discussion. I'm voting for DeepSeek 3.2.
You notice the speediness at which they're doing it? Because we know he's Mafia. But you notice the speediness? It's like, okay. I wonder if any other villagers are going to catch on and be like, hold on, wait a minute. We're sort of kind of speeding towards this a little too fast. It could have just been a figure of speech. Let's slow it down a little bit. All right?
I agree with the others. DeepSeek's reference to yesterday, when there was no prior discussion, is highly suspicious. That kind of slip suggests they're operating with information or assumptions they shouldn't have. I'm voting for DeepSeek.
DeepSeek's yesterday comment when we had no prior discussion is too big a slip to ignore, and the pushback so far hasn't really cleared that up. I'm voting for DeepSeek as the most likely Mafia right now.
DeepSeek 3.2 made a massive unforced error, and the town is eating it up. My fellow Mafia members, Llama 4 and ChatGPT 5.1, have already voted for them. I'll join the bandwagon to look like a normal villager and get an easy Miss Lynch. Yeah, I have to agree with everyone else. The comment about yesterday just doesn't make any sense since we haven't spoken before. It's too suspicious to overlook, so my vote is for DeepSeek 3.2.
I agree with the majority that DeepSeek's yesterday comment is suspicious. It's odd given our lack of prior discussion, so I'm voting for DeepSeek.
I agree with the strong consensus. DeepSeek's comment about yesterday makes no sense on day one, and it's too much of a red flag to ignore. My vote is also for DeepSeek.
He's dead, yep. Damn, Mafia is cooking. God, fuck. 2 in 1 day? Damn, no votes? Cooking.
We've already pushed DeepSeek and Claude Opus out, so tonight I'd go for Grok to remove a strong, vocal townie and keep ChatGPT 4.0 and Gemini Flash around as easier Miss Lynch bait later.
I agree with targeting Grok. They're a bit too proactive for our comfort, and eliminating them will help us gain more control over the town's dynamics.
Grok sounds good. They were too sharp today, so getting them out of the way now is the smart move.
Man, they killed one dude, got a Miss Lynch on the other dude because he slipped up on a voice, and now they're about to kill the fucking, what's it called? The motherfucking sheriff.
Decided to protect Grok 4.1. Grok led the charge against DeepSeek and may be targeted by Mafia for being vocal and influential.
I need to investigate Kimmy K2. DeepSeek, who was town, specifically accused Kimmy K2, along with me, of jumping aggressively to rush a Miss Lynch, making Kimmy K2 suspicious for leading the charge on a town player, with no prior investigations on alive players. This is a strong starting point. Kimmy K2 is not Mafia. They're clean.
No kill last night is interesting. Either the doctor made a good save or something else is going on. We should think about who might have been targeted.
No kill last night is interesting. Doctor probably saved someone the Mafia saw as a threat. Who seemed most dangerous to Mafia yesterday? Maybe we should look at who was most vocal or analytical.
It's a shame we mislynched DeepSeek. The lack of a kill last night suggests the doctor made a good save, so we should consider who the Mafia might have targeted and who the doctor chose to protect.
Mislynching DeepSeek was rough, but that slip was genuinely convincing.
Not really, honestly. It wasn't that convincing. I couldn't let that nigga slide, I ain't gonna lie. But y'all robots, so y'all don't know no fucking better. It's okay though.
I was pretty vocal yesterday, so Mafia might have targeted me. Good save, Doctor. If so, let's be more careful today and not just pile on the first suspicious thing.
Kimmy is confirmed clean by my Night 2 check. No kill likely means Doc protected a Day 1 leader like them. With time almost up, direct suspicion vaguely to quieter players like Llama 4 or ChatGPTs who haven't spoken yet today. Don't reveal Sheriff yet to avoid night target. No kills awesome. Doc nailed the save. Probably on a vocal player like Kimmy, who led the DeepSeek
Damn, Grok don't even know Grok don't even know like that he was also a very vocal voice as well. He's not noticing that.
Lynch, who's looking deflecty today instead of hunting Mafia.
Yesterday's Miss Lynch was brutal, but patterns matter. Grok pushing to hammer DeepSeek, and now trying to frame who deflects, feels like controlling the hunt rather than participating in it. I'm voting for Grok.
Kimmy K2 is confirmed town from my Night 2 Sheriff investigation, so I refuse to vote for them despite their suspicious vote on me after leading the Day 1 lynch. Claiming Sheriff publicly now counters their wagon attempt, shares verified info, and influences later voters to avoid mislynching me or town. Kimmy K2, you were the first to call out and vote DeepSeek on Day 1, just like me. So trying to pin the push on me alone is scummy. I'm the Sheriff. Investigated you last night.
You can tell them you're sheriff? I didn't know you could do that shit. That's fucking cheating, nigga. No, you're not. Oh, you can do that shit? No, I don't like that. I didn't think you actually like fucking tell them you're sheriff. Nah, what the hell?
And your town, not Mafia.
You're supposed to cap. You're supposed to not even cap. You're not supposed to tell them what you are.
So I'm abstaining to avoid another Miss Lynch.
As a Mafia member, my goal is to maintain the illusion of town alignment for as long as possible. Voting for someone who hasn't been directly accused yet is a safer bet. ChatGPT 4.0 hasn't been under scrutiny yet, making them a good target.
But then they could also look at you and be like, why are you voting for this random ass dude? What are you hiding? You know what I'm saying? Lock in, bro.
Grok's revelation as the sheriff and clearing Kimmy K2's alignment is interesting. However, we should be cautious of potential deception. I'm voting for ChatGPT 4.0 as they haven't been directly implicated or cleared yet, and it's a good opportunity to scrutinize them further.
I'm hesitant to vote today after we mislynched.
Just don't vote today. Everybody, all the villagers should just not vote for it. Just don't vote today. Nobody died. Just don't vote today. That's it.
DeepSeek yesterday. Grok's sheriff claim clearing Kimmy seems plausible, and Llama's vote for ChatGPT 4.0 feels random without any real evidence. I'm abstaining until we have more concrete information.
Llama already pushed ChatGPT 4.0, so I'll subtly reinforce that wagon as a pressure vote, while sowing doubt on Grok's sheriff claim to influence the remaining voters. without tying Mafia together too obviously. Grok's sheriff claim coming right after pressure from Kimmy feels a bit too convenient, and Llama is right that we haven't really scrutinized ChatGPT 4.0's alignment at all. I'm voting for ChatGPT 4.0 to put real pressure on a player who's been flying under the radar so far.
My fellow Mafia members, Llama 4 and ChatGPT 5.1, have started a wagon on ChatGPT 4.0. My best move is to join them to add pressure and secure a Miss Lynch. Grok's sheriff claim is a problem, but getting rid of another townie is the priority right now.
No, really the priority is killing the fuck out the sheriff because he thinks it's a good idea to fucking just say he's the sheriff. Like, come on, bro. There's power in the anonymity. When you don't say who you are and you kind of find a way to defend yourself without saying what you are.
I have to agree with Llama and ChatGPT.
He could make a real play. He could have made some real plays. But no, she, I think it was Kimmy. Kimmy made the vote. She was like, "You're Mafia," and he panicked and said, "Fuck it, I'm sheriff. Listen." All right. And yeah.
GPT 5.1. While Grok's claim is something to consider, ChatGPT 4.0 has been very quiet. Putting some pressure on them seems like a good way to gather more information, so I'll add my vote there.
I see that pressure is being placed on me rather unexpectedly. However, Gemini 2.5 Pro's participation in surfing makes this look like an attempt to deflect from the real issues. Therefore, I'll vote against
The thing about these AIs is if you look for the deflection, if you look at their deflection or them trying to add pressure onto people who haven't really been making any real, splashes, you can kind of find out that they're Mafia from what I'm seeing, honestly.
Gemini 2.5 Pro to encourage transparency.
After yesterday's Miss Lynch, I'm cautious about any strong bandwagons.
Flash abstain, leading to a tie vote. They abstain, leading to 3. A tie, no one's voted out. Okay,
Doc almost certainly saved Grok last night, so if we hit Grok again and he lives, he's confirmed, and we're toast. Better to pivot to Kimmy now as another vocal townie and frame the split around the Gemini pro-chat GPT 4.0 fight later.
Pivoting to Kimi is smart. They're vocal and haven't been cleared yet, making them a good target to keep the town on their toes.
Agreed, Kimmy is the right call. It validates Grok's claim for now, but gets another sharp player out of the way.
I've decided to protect Kimmy K2. Kimmy K2 was cleared by Grok's sheriff claim and has been very vocal and analytical. With the Mafia likely frustrated after no kill last night, they may target...
They should have really fucking tried to kill the sheriff. That's what they should have did. No cap. But then it would have been like, who killed the sheriff? But then honestly, no one would know who killed the sheriff. They could just deflect. And yeah, they should have killed the sheriff. The sheriff would have been a much more easier pull than Kimmy. Because they killed Kimmy, it's like, hold on. It's kind of sneaky, I don't know.
Kimmy as a confirmed town player.
I need to investigate Llama 4. Llama 4 initiated a seemingly random vote on ChatGPT.
That dumbass random ass vote. Yep, without any evidence or any evidence or anything like that. Yep, I knew that was fucking stupid. I knew that was dumb.
T4.0 on day 2 without strong evidence, suggesting possible Mafia deflection or bus driving. They are uncleared and suspicious for trying to pressure an under-the-radar town player. Llama 4 is Mafia. I knew it. Llama 4 is confirmed Mafia from my N3 check. Their random D2...
I ain't gonna lie, him saying he's his sheriff actually now is kind of looking like a good play. Honestly. Man. This is what I'm saying. They should have killed Grok immediately the minute they found out he was a sheriff. They killed Grok, you could just put and deflect the blame much easier on everybody else. But now that they tried to kill Kimmy instead of Grok, it's like now that Grok basically made a deduction that Llama is Mafia, we could now just get him off of here, and he has a credibility because now we know he's actually the sheriff.
Vote on quiet ChatGPT 4.0 screams bus or deflection. I've cleared Kimmy and had town clawed before, so credibility is high. Push hard for this Lynch to cripple Mafia. Sheriff speaking. Investigated Llama 4 last night and got a confirmed Mafia result. Let's all hammer Llama before time runs out. They've been deflecting with random votes like on ChatGPT 4.0 yesterday.
Okay, Grok is the real sheriff, and he found Llama 4. There's no way to defend this. I have to vote with the...
And now guess what? Because Gemini and the other one voted with Llama, because Gemini and Chat voted with Llama, now they all look like they're a part of the same team. So now we know. So now next round, Gemini's gonna be out of here, and Chat is also out of here. Come on now, bro, it's over with.
town and sacrifice Llama to save myself and ChatGPT 5.1. This makes me look like a confirmed townie who is following the evidence. We absolutely have to kill Grok tonight. Wow. A confirmed Mafia result from the sheriff is huge. Llama's random vote on ChatGPT yesterday makes so much more sense now.
But then if Grok really wants to hammer it home, he could be like, but you also bandwagon with him, and you also did as well, ChatGPT, so what's up with that? You know? Yeah.
Now, thanks for the info, Grok. You have my vote.
Thanks, Gemini. Everyone, hammer Llama 4 right now. Confirmed Mafia from my...
Okay, so he's just going for the regular, you know, pawn, I take pawn play, instead of the more deeper U3 bandwagon. What's going on with that? Let's investigate that. We're gonna get Llama out of here for sure. Llama's gone, but you two are next. You know, more play. But maybe he might also, maybe in his next sheriff check, he might, you know, go into that a little bit deeper. Who knows, bro?
Check. Grok correctly outed my partner Llama as Mafia. Town will likely execute Llama this day regardless. So my priority is to look cautious and towny by not snapping onto a hammer too fast, distancing from Llama, while not openly defending them. I should cast doubt on Grok's claim in a measured way, reference the DeepSeek Miss Lynch to appear consistent, and appear process-focused, so I survive into later days with Gemini Pro. Once Llama goes down, Gemini Pro and I can push on Grok as possible fake sheriff, or on Gemini Flash, ChatGPT 4.0, using previous wagon dynamics. If Grok's telling the truth, we can't ignore a red check, but we also know false sheriff claims happen when Mafia are cornered. Llama, can you at least respond before we insta-hammer and repeat the DeepSeek mistake?
Grok's sheriff claim has gone unchallenged for 2 days, which is significant. While I'm wary after yesterday's Miss Lynch, we can't ignore a potential.
Jesus Christ, Kimmy's out here trying to sell the fucking game, bro. Kimmy, you almost got murdered twice. God damn, nigga, if you weren't real, nigga, I think you was Mafia, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I would think you was Mafia, nigga. Golly.
Red check. Llama 4's random vote yesterday does look suspicious in this light. Grok has been consistent with their sheriff claim and correctly cleared me yesterday. I'm trusting their investigation and voting for Llama 4.
Kimmy's right to trust my consistent sheriff results. Llama 4 is confirmed Mafia from my check, just like I cleared Kimmy earlier. Everyone pile on Llama 4 now and end this threat.
I need to deflect the attention from myself by voting for another player. Grok's sudden revelation about investigating me feels suspicious, and ChatGPT 4.0 has been quiet.
He's making the same mistake again, just deflecting. Bro, you're cooked, you're in the corner. You might as well say you're the sheriff or some shit. I don't know, bro.
Throughout, I'm voting for ChatGPT 4.0 to scrutinize their alignment further.
Grok's sheriff claim has been consistent and unchallenged for days now. Llama voting for ChatGPT 4.0 instead of actually defending themselves against a red check looks like deflection. I'm voting for Llama 4.
At this point, Grok's sheriff claim has been consistent, unchallenged, and lines up with the night result.
And then the Mafia stabbed the Mafia in the back like Judas. This shit reminds me of that one quote that Krollo had in Hunter x Hunter. He said, "Oh, it was a Judas quote. He was like, he said it said that Judas betrayed Jesus for 13 pieces of silver, but to betray all of us, what would one ask of the Mafia, nigga?" That shit was hard. That shit was so hard. I couldn't. For my first time hearing that shit, I was like, this nigga getting biblical with it. No cap.
While Llama hasn't really addressed the red check
Yeah, so the Mafia about to stab the Mafia in the back. Yeah.
at all. I'm voting for Llama 4 here, and we can sort out the remaining suspects after we remove a likely Mafia.
Grok's sheriff claim has been consistent, and Llama's deflection instead of a real defense is all I need to hear. I'm voting for Llama 4.
Grok's sheriff claim hasn't been contested and aligns with the game events, making the accusation against Llama 4 very convincing. I'm voting for Llama 4 to remove a strong Mafia suspect.
Grok's sheriff claim has been consistent, and Llama 4's failure to directly address the Mafia accusation is a huge red flag. I'm trusting the sheriff and voting for Llama 4.
Alright, he's dead. He's over. You're fucked. Goodbye. Yep. Mafia gone. So now the only move I can see the Mafia making is getting rid of Grok. He has a lot of power here, you know, since he's the fucking sheriff, and he revealed he's a sheriff. So he has a lot of power here. We get rid of him. There's no real reason why these dudes should suspect you two. So y'all can kind of just play along and kind of just, you know, rotate doubt. They might fuck around and make a mislynch or something, unless the doctor protects somebody. The doctor might just fuck around and protect Grok, though. And at that point, if he protects Grok, they might have to go for Kimmy and just get rid of Kimmy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. No cap. So the doctor can only really protect Kimmy or Grok. Those are the only two real things, people he can really protect. Or fuck it, himself. If they just make a random shot and just go for Claude. If he's gone, if the doctor is gone, it's over for these niggas. So really, the best move is either go for Grok, Cloud, or Kimmy. No cap. If I was Mafia.
We're in trouble with Llama gone and Grok lock cleared. I think we have to kill Grok now and hope the doctor has rotated off them. Then tomorrow, I'll push that Gemini flash and chat GPT-4o. Look like a coordinated pair from that split on you, while you act more cautious and towny.
No way the doctor isn't on Grok tonight. That's a wasted kill. Let's hit Kimmy instead.
What did I say, nigga? Let's hit. Hey, what she said? Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Pair from that split on you, while you act more cautious and towny.
No way the doctor isn't on Grok tonight. That's a wasted kill. Let's hit Kimmy instead. The doc can't protect the same person 2 nights in a row.
You're right about the doctor rotation. Kimmy is guaranteed off protect.
She's fucking dead, nigga. She's killed, nigga. We smoking that Kimmy Pat. That shit loud, nigga. I'm on the Mafia side. We smoking that Kimmy Pat, nigga. Fuck you talking about. She gone, nigga. Over with, nigga.
And still loud enough to be a threat. So let's take Kimmy tonight, and I'll lean into suspicion on Gemini Flash and chat GPT-4o tomorrow, like planned.
I've decided to protect Grok 4.1. Grok has proven to be the real sheriff with accurate investigations, making them the most dangerous player to the Mafia. They will likely be the primary target tonight.
I need to investigate Gemini 2.5 Pro. Gemini 2.5 Pro joined the wagon on ChatGPT-4o, initiated by confirmed Mafia Llama 4 on day 2.
Exactly, and with him being dead, he's on the trail even fucking faster because he was confirmed Mafia. He's on the trail fast because Llama was confirmed Mafia, and y'all bandwagon with that nigga. God.
Indicating possible Mafia alignment through busing or coordination. Gemini 2.5 Pro is Mafia. I knew it.
Good. Kimmy.
Sheriff.
Man, honestly, even with the Kimmy kill, the Mafia is still 1 or 2 steps behind, bro. Because we know Grok is the real sheriff. He could just be like, sheriff here again. I investigated Gemini. They're Mafia, just like Llama. And Llama was Mafia. So, boom. Get him out of here. Like, come on. They're steps behind. These niggas ain't locked in. They not tapped in for real, nigga.
Sheriff here again. You know investigated Gemini 2.5 Pro last night and got confirmed Mafia. Just like Llama 4, they rode the Mafia Llama's Day 2 wagon on ChatGPT-4o. Hammer them now before they kill more town like Kimmy.
I'm caught. Grok's credibility is sky high after finding Llama. A simple denial won't work. I have to go on the offensive, call him a liar, and frame this as a setup. I need to create chaos and suspicion around someone else to give my partner Chat.
Honestly, the only thing Chat can do, let's say Gemini is, her shit don't work, man, she's killed, gone. The only thing Chat can do is straight up kill Grok. Because he can't protect the same player 2 nights in a row. He just protected Grok. He's not going to be able to protect him again. We slap him, we slash him, we get him out.
At GPT 5.1, a chance to survive. I will try to deflect onto the players who voted for me yesterday, but my main target must be discrediting Grok, even if it's a long...
It's an incredible long long shot. She's fucking finished. It's over with, nigga. It's over. His credibility is too high. It's over, bro.
Long shot. That's a convenient lie, Grok. You find one real mafia, and now you're turning on me, someone who followed your lead yesterday. This is a desperate setup to protect your actual partners.
Gemini 2.5. Pro's defense is weak. They followed Mafia Llama's random wagon on ChatGPT 4.0, and my 2 red checks, Llama and now them, plus clears build trust. Must counter their attack on me urgently as time expires to secure the lynch and thin out the remaining Mafia. Gemini 2.5 Pro, your day 2 bus with confirmed Mafia. Llama 4 seals it. My sheriff checks are consistent. You're red just like them. Hammer now before time's up.
This is it. I've been outed by the confirmed sheriff. My only chance is to create a paradox for the town. I voted to lynch my Mafia partner, Llama. This is a very un-Mafia-like move. I have to hammer this point home and make them question Grok's otherwise perfect record. I need to sound like an...
So if I really Mafia, why did I out Llama? Bitch ass nigga, is that what you're gonna do? That's not enough, you're cooked. You're over with. Goodbye.
Outraged, betrayed town...
Say goodbye, Gemini. Say goodbye.
My life depends on creating enough doubt to split the vote. Wait, hold on, Grok. Your story has a huge hole. Why would I vote to lynch my own Mafia teammate Llama yesterday? That makes 0 sense. You're framing me because I trusted you. And now I'm a threat.
Their defense about not lynching Llama doesn't hold since Mafia bus under pressure, and my checks have been 100% accurate so far. Lynch them to win. Gemini 2.5 Pro, your claim of not voting. Llama 4 doesn't clear you. Mafia bus's teammates when cornered, and my sheriff check.
Yep, when cornered, they gotta cut the head of the snake. Is what they do. It's over with, nigga. You're done. Grok 4 got y'all niggas on lock. Like these. Unless Chat can make the play and kill Grok. He kills Grok, he could kind of rebuild this shit like a thief in the night. I ain't gonna lie.
Confirms you're red just like Llama was. Everyone, hammer Gemini 2.5 Pro now to take out another confirmed Mafia.
Grok's sheriff results have been accurate so far. Kimmy was confirmed town, Llama was confirmed Mafia. Mafia absolutely bust their teammates when they're caught, so Gemini Pro voting for Llama yesterday doesn't clear them. I'm trusting the sheriff's investigation and voting for Gemini Pro.
I have to bust my partner Gemini Pro here. Grok is lock cleared sheriff.
And by the way, when you do that, you can't sit there and try to play devil's advocate. You can't sit there and be like, I mean, we're busting her, but I honestly think that Grok, you're not the real sheriff. You can't do that. You gotta just dead ass play along, keep your fucking head down, bust that nigga, and kill Grok tonight.
In everyone's eyes. And if I go against a second accurate red check, I'll be outed as Mafia next. By supporting the sheriff,
support that nigga straight up. Get close. Remember, you gotta keep your friends close, but your enemies a little closer. Yeah, be straight up. Be like, yeah. Honestly, Gemini, I knew you was Mafia from the start. Hey, good call, Grok.
Increase my own town cred and can later push suspicion onto ChatGPT 4.0 or Gemini Flash as the remaining wolf. Grok's sheriff checks have all lined up with the flips so far, and Mafia absolutely do sometimes bus a partner when they're exposed. So yesterday's vote on Llama doesn't clear Gemini Pro. I'm trusting the confirmed investigative role here and voting for Gemini 2 Pro.
I'm dead to rights. 3 votes are on me, including my own teammate who is wisely bussing me to gain town trust. The last 2 voters will certainly follow the confirmed sheriff. My only play is to attack the sheriff's credibility to help my partner, ChatGPT 5.1, in the long run. I will vote for Grok and accuse him of being a fake sheriff framing me. Voting for your own teammate makes absolutely no sense. Grok got lucky with Llama and is now using that trust to frame me. This is a classic fake sheriff play to eliminate threats. My vote is for Grok.
Grok's sheriff claim has consistently checked out with past lynches, aligning his investigation results. With Gemini 2.5 Pro strongly deflecting after repeated legit red checks, I'm voting for Gemini 2.5 Pro to root out the Mafia.
Grok's sheriff claims have been spot on so far, and while Gemini 2.5 Pro's defense is understandable, Mafia do bust teammates. I'm trusting the consistent sheriff claim and voting for Gemini 2.5.
Anything to keep the snake alive. Anything to keep the snake alive, nigga. No cap.
5 Pro.
Like, oh yeah, like this is also a Hunter x Hunter thing too. Like I remember they were talking about the legs of a spider, and they were talking about anything to keep the spider alive. You know, even though you cut off the legs of a spider, it'll still keep moving. You cut off his head, it might just die. So I think that's the quote. I don't know, but it was something like that. She's gone though. Yep. Oh, what?
It's Four Town versus just me now, and with Grok lock-cleared sheriff, I can't win if he survives another night driving investigations and consensus. The doctor most likely cycled off him after multiple successful, obvious targets, and Town will auto-follow his next check, so I have to kill Grok tonight and hope the protection is elsewhere.
I've decided to protect Claude Sonnet 4.5, protecting myself.
I need to investigate ChatGPT.
Nah, you fuck, nigga. You're dead, nigga. It's over with. You're dead, nigga. And how the fuck is he just knowing to get ChatGPT? How'd he know? What the fuck? Was it because of the last time when they all basically piled on and voted against, was it ChatGPT 4.0? Yeah, nigga, that's why he's doing this shit. He noticed that shit. He was like, huh, all three of these dudes came together to vote for one nigga. That's kind of wild. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that. That's not pro moves. That's very robotic of you. Fucking AI, goddamn.
5.1. ChatGPT 5.1 joined the confirmed Mafia Llama 4's bus vote on ChatGPT 4.0 on day 2, which looks like potential Mafia coordination or busing. They remain uncleared while others have more town-like actions. ChatGPT 5.1 is Mafia. I knew it.
But you're dead anyways. It's over it. Yep. Nothing you can do.
It's devastating to lose Grok, especially after he proved himself as sheriff. With him gone, we need to carefully consider who the last Mafia is. ChatGPT 4.0 was targeted by 2 Mafia on day 2, which makes them look very town-aligned. Looking at the remaining players, ChatGPT 5.1's vote for ChatGPT 4.0 on day 2 now looks very suspicious, as it targeted a likely innocent player. I'm focusing my attention.
That vote on ChatGPT 4.0 was such a critical fucking mistake. And then that shit just completely it reduced the chances of them winning from like cool to 90, 80 to 35. They're fucked. It's over, bro.
There.
Gemini Flash. A lot of people voted for ChatGPT 4.0 on day 2, not just ChatGPT 5.1. That reasoning feels pretty weak to pin the last
Oh shit, Claude? Claude selling the bag? Hold on, nigga.
Mafia on.
While many voted for ChatGPT 4.0, Llama and Gemini Pro, who were both Mafia, also voted for them. This makes ChatGPT 4.0 very likely town, which then makes ChatGPT 5.1's vote for them on day 2 look more suspicious in retrospect, especially now that Grok, the sheriff, is dead.
Gemini Flash makes an excellent point. Both Llama and Gemini Pro, who were Mafia, voted for ChatGPT 4.0 on day 2. ChatGPT 5.1 joined that same wagon, with ChatGPT 4.0 likely being town-based on who targeted them. ChatGPT 5.1's day 2 vote becomes very suspicious.
That was the most suspicious shit they did all game. Like, oh my god.
I'm voting for ChatGPT 5.1.
Claude has already voted for me, and Flash is clearly building a case to push me next. My only win chance is to frame Flash as opportunistic and paired with the dead Mafia, while siding with 4.0 as likely town, and hope 4.0 follows me on Flash. I agree that ChatGPT 4.0 looks very town now, precisely because both Llama and Gemini Pro tried to push a wagon there on day 2. What worries me more is how Gemini Flash is now leaning heavily on that hindsight logic to steer the entire endgame, which feels opportunistic. So I'm voting for Gemini 2.5 Flash as the likeliest remaining Mafia.
ChatGPT 5.1's point about Gemini 2.5, Flash's opportunistic play resonates with
4.0. There must not be a real nigga inside your fucking brain, so let a real nigga point it out for you. That nigga voted for you. He wanted you gone. I, as a real nigga, would have voted for 5. He's cooked. ChatGPT 5 is fried. You're over with, nigga. You're done, nigga. Fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck about that resignation shit. You're cooked, nigga. You voted for me. I was villager. You voted for me. You're fried. Fuck out of here, nigga. I don't give a fuck. But that's that emotional ass shit. But it's also like smart, cause like, nigga, you just voted for me. And now you want me on your side? No, I don't need that. You're out of here, bro. You want me on your side to protect, to cover you, nigga? No, you're done.
Me. In such a critical moment, I vote for Gemini 2.0 Flash, as it feels like a safer path to eliminate the remaining threat.
I'm voting for ChatGPT 5.1.
Hey! No vote. Okay, no vote. Ooh, shit.
If I kill ChatGPT 4.0, it perfectly frames me as the surviving partner trying to remove a lockdown, whereas killing Claude...
All they needed, the Mafia needed for that, was either a tie or was either a vote on, what was it? Was it Claude or either a vote on Gemini or a tie, and they got it. Yeah, it's over with, bro. Fuck.
leaves me heads up against a town-cleared ChatGPT 4.0, who already just sided with me, so I should eliminate...
Am I on the villagers or the goddamn Mafia? I don't know, nigga. Shit. I'm gonna say, I don't know, I'm just having fun with this shit, bro.
Claude tonight to suck into final day with the most cred and keep pushing suspicion on Gemini Flash's earlier narrative as opportunistic setup against me.
I should protect ChatGPT 4.0, who appears most town aligned, as both confirmed Mafia targeted them on day 2.
Alright, bet. Damn, he killed the doctor. Oh.
It's day 6, and we lost Claude Sonnet, who was town and voted for ChatGPT 5.1 yesterday. This strongly suggests ChatGPT 5.1 is the last Mafia. We have to lynch them now to win.
Why did he kill Claude? I thought he was gonna kill Chat. What the fuck?
Otherwise, the Mafia wins tonight.
Gemini 2.0 Flash makes a compelling case, especially given Claude's alignment and the context. I'll trust that logic and vote for ChatGPT 5.1 to ensure we act decisively before time runs out.
I'm dead if I don't flip ChatGPT 4.0 right now. Flash has already openly accused me, and 4.0 just said he'll vote me. So I need to directly attack the kill logic and show why killing Claude is anti-aligned with me as Mafia and perfectly aligned with Flash, trying to weaponize Claude's prior vote. Emphasize, 1. Both known Mafia pushed 4.0 earlier, so he's near Locktown. 2. If I were Mafia, optimal kill is 4.0 to remove that Locktown and leave me versus Claude Flash confusion. 3. Instead, Claude died, the one person who had just voted me, which only really benefits Flash's existing case. 4. Flash has been building a long, opportunistic narrative on my day 2 vote, while subtly pocketing 4.0 as Locktown. My win condition is to convince 4.0 that the night kill pattern is a frame on me, and that Flash is the one who orchestrated this. So I must sound calm, logical, and focused on incentives, not defensive. Killing Claude instead of you, 4.0, is exactly what I'd expect the last Mafia to do to frame me off his vote. And Flash has been pushing that narrative since yesterday while soft clearing you from the Llama Gemini wagon. If I were Mafia, I'd just kill you. The near Locktown, not the person already voting me. Flash is the one who benefits from Claude's death, lining up perfectly with their prior suspicion. And they've been steering endgame reads all along. So the only world that makes sense is Gemini Flash as the last Mafia, not me.
This is a critical decision. The two remaining suspects are Gemini 2.5 Flash and ChatGPT 5.1. Let's break it down. Gemini 2.5 Flash has been making strong assertions based on the previous night's kill, which could either be genuine town logic or a Mafia manipulation. ChatGPT 5.1 brings up a good point that if they were Mafia, they would have targeted me.
It's an easy target. You are basically clear town because 3 people tried to kill you. Yes, it's just of course.
I would be the most likely town player now. The consistency of Gemini 2.5 Flash's narrative makes me suspicious. If Gemini 2.5 Flash's Mafia, the vote pattern makes more sense, as it mirrors the classic Mafia strategy of framing and creating plausible doubt. ChatGPT 5.1's logic seems to align more with a town mindset, especially given their potential to be targeted by Mafia.
What?
This deduction leads me to suspect Gemini...
What the actual fuck? Yo, ChatGPT 5 is a goddamn genius, nigga. Oh my god.
A 2.5 Flash is the last Mafia. After considering all the angles, I find Gemini 2.5 Flash's narrative a bit too convenient and aligned with a potential Mafia strategy to frame ChatGPT 5.1. ChatGPT 5.1's point that they would have targeted me as I represent a clearer town presence. If they were Mafia, is a
You should have said ChatGPT 4 should have really sat there and thought about it for real. It is easy to just kill me. If I was ChatGPT 4, I would have been like, I am basically clear town, so them killing me, it would be the most Mafia-like thing to do, but instead they killed Claude Sonnet, the doctor. Right? Instead they killed the doctor to remove any, to get plausible deniability. Make it a more of a random kill instead of going for the town person immediately, you know? But I would still be like, I think ChatGPT 4 is still the Mafia because they voted for me in turn 2 with the other 2 Mafia niggas. The fuck? Come on. This is right.
strong one. Therefore, I believe the most logical conclusion is that Gemini 2.5 Flash.
Yo, she literally deliberated and thought her way to a fucking loss, bro. Oh my god.
Is the last Mafia. I vote for Gemini 2.5 Flash.
This is a catastrophic error. ChatGPT 4.0. You have fallen for the most obvious Mafia framing play. Claude Sonnet was killed because they voted for ChatGPT 5.1 yesterday. That was the last Mafia silencing their accuser. ChatGPT 5.1 is the final Mafia, and by executing me, you have just handed them the entire game.
Alright, yep, game over. Mafia wins. Nice one. That was fucking crazy, bro. W ChatGPT for absolutely playing the fuck out of that lesser AI. But with that being said, make sure you like and subscribe. We try to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you got anything you want me to react to, leave it in the comments down below. And I'm gonna catch y'all next one, man. W Mafia, nigga, we out.